Hi, my name is Carl Willis. I am the executive pastor at Restoration Church in Wichita, Kansas, and I wanted to record this case study video for Ecom Brains. They are our search engine optimization provider, and wanted to give you a little backstory as to why we began using them. Our Restoration Church was planted in 2012. Our location is actually in the middle of a neighborhood. The main thoroughfare does not run past our church, so you cannot see us from the road. We have very little traffic that comes by our building. And even when you come by our building, the way our driveway is set up, we're actually kind of off of the street. So unless you're really looking for us, you're not going to find us. And so that presented a challenge: is how do we let people know we're here? How do we let people find us? And so one of the things we realized is that we needed to make some marketing a part of what we do, but we didn't really want to run a lot of paid advertising. And so we began to look at search engine optimization as our solution. On a mission trip a few years ago, I had the privilege of meeting Harpal Singh. He is the owner and founder of Ecom Brains, and found out that not only is he an expert in search engine optimization, but he's also a kingdom-minded entrepreneur. He uses his business to help support pastors here in India, and then also to further mission work here in his own country as well. And the reason I'm saying here is I'm actually in India recording this video, spending some time with him. And so one of the things that he did is he put together a plan to help us raise our search engine visibility. That included showing up in the Google Map searches. That included what's called voice engine optimization, so that if somebody is looking for a local church using Alexa or Siri or the Google Assistant, that they are able to find us in those searches. And that also included traditional search engine optimization as well. So here's what's happened since we began using the team at Ecom Brains for this purpose. We ask our visitors how they found us, and what we find is that a large percentage, roughly 2/3 of the people who come through our doors, have found us using Google search. In fact, it is the number one thing that brings new people to our church. They may be looking for a local church near them. They may be looking for a Bible teaching church in the area. They may be looking for a church in South Wichita. They may be looking for a non-denominational church in Wichita. There's a number of searches that are really valuable to us. And Harpal and his team have helped us to rank for those searches. In most cases, we are in the top 3 of those search results for all of those terms. And again, that's one of the main things that has allowed us to find new people coming through our doors. Now, where this becomes really beneficial to us is, just like you, we went through the COVID shutdown, had an extended period of a few weeks where we weren't able to have services, but we were one of the first churches to reopen. And so where this really became valuable to us is during that time, a lot of people were looking for churches that were open and were having services. And we were one of the few in our area that resumed services fairly quickly. And so we actually grew during COVID. While a lot of churches were in decline, a lot of churches were unable to reopen, we actually grew numerically, and we even saw our giving grow during that time period. And again, it was the search engine optimization that played a big part in that, because people were able to find us easily in their online searches. They were able to find us by searching for churches near them that were open. They were able to find us by just doing a traditional search. And so what ended up being the flow is people are finding us on Google. Then what they're doing is we find that they tend to watch our services online, either on YouTube or on our website or on Facebook. And then after they've done that for a few weeks, they just show up. And here's the cool part about it. They're ready to get involved. They're already giving. They're ready to start serving because they've done all of their due diligence, all of their research online. But it all begins with that Google search. They find us by doing the Google search. They interact with us by watching our services online, and then they make a decision to be a part of what it is we're doing. And so I just want to encourage you, if you're looking for a way to find new households to become a part of your fellowship, if you're trying to extend into a new area of ministry, maybe you're planning a new campus or you're planting a new church, search engine optimization can be a very valuable piece of that equation. And so if that's what you're looking for, I encourage you, reach out to Harpal and his team at Ecom Brains. Let them put together a proposal for you. And I can tell you, you're not going to regret it. They give you regular reports. You're going to know what's happening in your search rankings. They'll show you, are you getting phone calls? Are you getting website clicks? All the things you're interested in to know if your message as a church is actually reaching the people in your community.